The sea, providing natural power and a playground for high adrenaline sporting activity. The same raw, untamed energy that attracts international competitors and global brands is now a focus for wider commercial interest. And a new frontier is opening up. Scotland has some of the best natural offshore renewable energy resources in Europe. Perfect conditions for the development and commercialisation of renewable energy technology. With market demand for offshore renewables on the rise, the Scottish Government is hugely supportive of this burgeoning industry. The necessary infrastructure is already developing, attracting innovative companies serving European energy needs. Suitable sites have been identified, and favourable planning, licensing and funding regimes are in place. World-leading demonstration projects are even now making the leap towards the commercial stage. Scotland's aim is to generate half its own electricity from renewables by 2020. But the massive potential around these shores offers even greater opportunities. With an estimated 25% of Europe's offshore wind and tidal potential and 10% of wave potential, these waters could be the powerhouse of Europe. With a 40-year history of oil and gas exploration and production, Scotland has many of the skills and facilities necessary to develop major offshore energy projects. There are more than 2,000 companies in the Scottish energy sector operating in over 100 countries, offering a truly global perspective and experience. The country boasts a series of large, sheltered deepwater sites, formerly used for platform and rig construction, and access to extensive on- and offshore R&D and test facilities. Substantial investments in infrastructure are creating a world-class hub for advanced marine renewables fabrication. The Talisman Beatrice turbines are the world's first and largest deep-water offshore wind turbines, installed in waters over 40 metres deep and 19 kilometres offshore. The nature of the renewables industry means that there's a dynamic culture of collaboration here. Established industry groups make Scotland a great place to find partners, information and support. From conception to commercial operation, there's a supply chain of contractors to ensure end-to-end delivery of projects. In the Highlands and Islands, the European Marine Energy Centre in Orkney is the world's only grid-connected full-scale wave and tidal device testing, accreditation and development facility. There are 10 shore-linked berths for wave and tidal devices, with further berths planned. These unique facilities allow grid-connected testing of full-scale prototype devices in exposed coastal conditions. By hosting some of the world's most advanced technologies in one location, common barriers to development are tackled more readily. Manufacturing capability, infrastructure, accessibility and logistics provide a highly competitive location compared to elsewhere in the UK and Europe. Here you'll find a high quality of life, a pool of skilled labour and a well-established network of research and development and academic support. Scotland offers the world's most attractive pricing mechanism for wave and tidal electricity generation. And the Scottish Government's £10 million Saltire Prize will be awarded to the first commercially viable wave or tidal scheme to produce 100 gigawatt hours over a continuous 2-year period. The Crown Estate has opened up all of Scotland's territorial waters and some areas beyond the 12 nautical mile limit to wind energy development, awarding exclusivity agreements to successful bidders. A leasing round for wave and tidal energy development is underway for the Pentland Firth and waters around Orkney, an area of massive wave and tidal power potential. Plans to facilitate grid connections for the first additional 8 gigawatts from Scotland are already in place. Together with a sympathetic planning framework, This offers developers fast deployment options. Clear strategic guidelines are being established to avoid conflicts with shipping, sailing or fishing interests. Here in the Highlands and Islands of Scotland, people enjoy a high quality of life in a stunning environment. There's a rich history of marine energy exploration and recovery, a supportive infrastructure, and the potential offered by this huge natural source of power. Marry these assets and capabilities to a genuine desire to harness the abundant wave, wind and tidal energy resources that surround us, and you have an exciting and vibrant renewable energy sector. Many business development opportunities and locations exist for both established companies keen to invest or expand and for new inward investors. Offshore renewable energy in Scotland. It's a key component of our dynamic economic growth, and it underlines our fundamental commitment to provide low-cost, clean and green energy by harnessing this vast natural resource.